So we are going to learn row and column operations on a matrix. Okay. So we call this as a elementary operations on a matrix, which will be helpful to us to find out the in different ways it is helpful to us. Okay. Finding the inverse of the matrix also it helps. But how do we operations will apply? Let us see here. There are six different operations available on a matrix. Three are on a rows, three are on a columns. Is it audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Before we start the operations, we need to know the matrix. How do we represent this? M rows and n columns are there means we write all the elements of the matrix like this. This is called ith row. This is called pth column. And CP, we represent it by the CP. So first operation is interchange of the rows and columns. All the rows and columns interchanging and column. These two rows interchange कर रहे हैं. If you want to interchange the ith row and jth column, we write that RI. That interchange means both side arrow mark will be written like this. Okay. Then when you interchange that row, ith row column place में jth row आएगा, jth row place में ith row आ जाएगा. Suppose let us an example. Let us take here example. देख लो. When you see the example, it is an easy task for you to understand. The given matrix is 2 minus 1 4, okay, 5 2 3, minus 2 7 1, R2 R3 interchanging. So second row is, what is the second row in this? Can anyone say? Second row is 5 2 3, third row is minus 2 7 1. These two interchange karna. So minus 2 7 1 will come to the second row and 5 2 3 will go to the third row. So this operation is called as a interchanging the rows and columns. Columns also in the same way. When you interchange the p column, qth column, we write cp pq. So p का place में q आएगा, q का place में p आएगा. Means not only p and q, column completely. If you are interchanging first and second column, first column, second column will get as a first column will get as a second column. When you are doing this operation, you have to write before the operation that symbol should be written. Okay, is it clear? Okay, multiplication of the row and column by a non-zero number. Okay, any row completely, if you want to multiply the any row with this non-zero number, we write that Ri tends to k into Ri. K is non-zero. Sir, if we multiply, the matrix will change now. You may get doubt. Yes, it is going to change. But when you are changing like this, some changes will occur helpful to you in the future. So, why we are changing, what changes we are making, that we need to write with the some particular symbol. That is, Ri tends to K. Ri means rth row completely multiplied by K. First row, if you want to multiply by 1 by 5, 1 by 5 R1 लिखा है. So 2 she multiplied by 1 by 5. Every number is multiplied. In the same way, column when you multiply by non-zero, then we are going to write CP tends to LCP. L not equals to 0. L should not be equals to 0. Here, see that second column is multiplied by 4. By multiplying the second column by the 4, second column is what here? Minus 1, 2, 7. Every number in that particular column, every number compulsory should be multiplied by 4 where it is given to you. Okay. Did you understand here?
Yes, sir.
Next, addition of the elements of the row and row or columns to the corresponding elements of the row or columns multiplied by non-zero number. Means when you multiply like this, Ri tends to is nothing but Ri means ith row should be changed as ith row plus k into jth row. We call it as a k into jth row. By the example, we represent like this here. Means k should be multiplied to the jth row and added to the ith row. Can anyone tell me the in this situation when it transforms the second element of the ith row, what we will get? Can anyone tell me the second element of the ith row will be transformed to what number? क्या नंबर आएगा? Okay, second element I am asking na. I'll explain to you. Second element is what here? ai2. In the row, ith row, second element I am asking. Second element in the ith row is ai2. ai2 will be changed to what number? ai2 plus k aj2. ai2, yes, k multiplied, and this will be added to the ith row. So ये नीचे वाला चेंज नहीं होगा बेटा, jth column change नहीं होगा. We are changing ith row. So now this one you see here. Here everyone should understand here. R2 tends to, we read it as R2 tends to R2 plus 3R3 we are writing. Means थर्ड रो को 3 मल्टीप्लाई करके सेकंड रो में क्या क्या एलिमेंट्स है उसको ऐड करना है. सो हियर थर्ड रो एलिमेंट्स व्हाट यू आर हैविंग? -2, 7, 1. These every number is multiplied by 3. 3 into -2, 3 into 7, 3 into 1. And that is added to the 5 to 3. So that's why 5 plus 3 into -2, 2 plus 3 into 7, 3 plus 3 into 1. Did everyone understood this point here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now the resulting second row will completely change. In the same way, column. When you multiply the column with a particular number and add it to the another column, CP changes to CP plus LCQ. समझ में आ रहा है ना? Example
Yes,
C
sir.
here. Can anyone do this? C1 tends to C1 to C3. If you understood, what second first column will change? First column में first element क्या हो जाएगा? 2, 5 minus 2 will change. 2 कैसे change हो जाएगा? Anyone? 2 will be changed to 2 plus 2 into 4. Why 4? Third column first element is what? 4 ना.
Yes, sir.
देव्या समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
So what you will get here first element?
Sir, 10.
Yes, very good. 10 we are going to get it. Why? Because 2 into second element, what do we get?
Sir, 5. No, sir. No, sir. Sir, 11.
11, very good. 5 plus 6 we are going to get here, like this. 10, 11, 0. Okay. So now these are the different operations we are going to have normally whenever you are. So different row operations and column operations. So with the help of this row operations and column operations, we are going to find out the inverse of the matrix. So how do we find out the inverse of the matrix? Let us see here. Okay. So when do we say the inverse of the matrix? How do we get the inverse of the matrix? Means when you multiply a matrix by the any other matrix, if you get the identity matrix, multiplicative identity matrix, if you get, then the what matrix you are multiplying is called as inverse of the given matrix. It is called inverse of the given matrix. So with the help of the this, we can find out the inverse of the matrix, and using these elementary row operations and column operations, we will use to find out the inverse of the matrix here. Okay. So now symbolically, how do we represent row operations and column operations? We have already learned it. Okay. Now how do we find out the inverse of the matrix? Let us see here. Okay. So you see, if A is the square matrix of order M, and if there exists another square matrix B of the same order M, such that AB is equals to BA is equals to I, then B is called inverse of the A, and it is denoted by A inverse. It is denoted by A inverse. So once again, see here. Once again, concentrate here. A स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स को भी इन्वर्स होगा, दूसरा मैट्रिक्स को इन्वर्स नहीं होगा. Only square matrix of order M, if you are taking, and there exists another square matrix of the same order M, such that AB into BA is equals to A into B is equals to B into A, and which is equals to identity matrix. So what is multiplicative identity matrix? 1 0 0 1. 2 by 2 matrix means 3 by 3 matrix means 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Then B is called the inverse of the A. That matrix B is called inverse. It is denoted by A inverse. We will not write as a 1 by A. We should not write as a 1 by A. 1 by a rectangular matrix does not possess the inverse matrix. Since the product of AB and BA to be defined and to be equal, it is necessary that the matrices A and B should be square matrices of the same order. If square matrices of same order only, and A into B, B into A possible hoga. If B is the inverse of A, then A is also called inverse of B. Inverse of the matrix exists means that is unique. So that is the one theorem we are going to have here. So inverse of the matrix that is unique. Means only one inverse will exist for the one matrix. Other दूसरा inverse नहीं होगा. So let X and Y are the inverse of the matrices A. Two inverses exist हो रहे हैं बोल के समझ लो. As per the definition, inverse बोले तो AX should be equal to XA should be equal to I. So that means here, and Y is the inverse means AY is equals to YA is equals to I. So from this you can say that X is equals to XI. And in the place of I, you can write AY. So we are going to get as a X is equals to Y. Okay. Just like a transpose of the matrix we will take means AB whole transpose equal to B transpose into A transpose. In the same way, AB whole inverse is equals to A into B whole inverse is equals to B inverse into A inverse. So to prove that one, first let us consider AB whole inverse. So and when you multiply the AB with the AB whole inverse, we are going to get it as a identity matrix. तो उसको separate कर लिया तो A inverse AB and AB whole inverse. A inverse is multiplied left hand side and right hand side in this step. Second step. Okay. First AB whole inverse is taken. So any matrix if you are taking, A into A inverse will be equals to identity matrix. You know that. So here A inverse is multiplied on both left hand side and right hand side. Then the left hand side will transform into I into B to AB whole inverse. Now we multiply the B inverse on both sides. But when you multiply also, left side multiply कर लिया तो right hand side also left side only multiply करना है. So be careful in that situation. Okay. AB whole inverse is equals to B inverse into A inverse. So this is the way to prove the AB whole inverse is B inverse into A inverse. Now how do we find out the inverse of the matrix by the elementary operations? Elementary operations use करके how do we find out? So let us consider the one matrix A. A is equals to, you can write as a I into A na? Or A into A inverse is equals to I. A is equals to, here whenever you see that I is equals to, you can get A. A is equals to I into A means I is equals to A inverse into A. Okay. So that means here this point you better you concentrate here. So transformations whenever you are doing row operations or column operations can be done. So whenever you are doing the row operation means A is equals to IA form whenever you are having row operation should be done. A is equals to AI form whenever you are having column operation should be done. So be careful that whenever the situation is taken, example problem whenever it is explained, it is easy to you to understand. So X is a matrix is given to you. Okay, 1, 3, minus 4. First 2 by 2 matrix let us take into consider. X can be written as I into X or X can be written as X into I. समझ में आ रहे हैं ना? X can be written as I into X or X can be written as X into I because I is in a identity matrix. So here if you write X as a I into X, whenever I is multiplied left side, then row operation. If I is multiplied right side, column operation should be performed. Okay. So here, see here, I is what here? Where we have multiplied the I? Left side multiply कर लिया, right hand side में. So row operation only should be performed here to get the inverse of the matrix. So we have to, our intention is to convert this left hand side matrix 1 3 4 6 को 1 0 0 1 करना है. So whatever the row operation you are applying on this matrix, same row operation should be applied in the identity matrix also. So this point I am going to show it to you again. Yes, see here, ये 1 3 4 minus 4 6 को हम लोग क्या करना है ना 1 0 0 1 करना है by doing the row operations. So whatever the row operations we are applying on 1 3 minus 4 6, same row operations will be applied on 1 0 0 1 so that it is going to change. In this situation only row operations should be taken into consider. When I is multiplied left hand side row operation, when I is multiplied right hand side column operations. Here I is multiplied left hand side, so only row operations should be performed. So here if you are want to make the left hand side matrix given matrix as a 1 0 0 1, already 1 is there in the first row first column, so we need to make the first row first column. After making the 1, this minus 4 को 0 करना है. Our intention is to make minus 4 को 0 करना है. So how do we make the minus 4 as a 0? Minus 4 को 0 करने के लिए -4 को -4 इज प्रेजेंट इन सेकंड रो ना, सेकंड रो को फर्स्ट रो यूज करके 0 करना है. So we are multiplying the first row by the 4 and adding to the second row. ये स्टेप समझ में आया सबको?
Sir, how to decide that means like here it is taken 4 means how can we know that it
Yes. How can we know means when you see the number नीचे सेकंड रो में क्या है, -4 है ना सेकंड रो में. In the second
yes
row
sir
we are
yes sir
first element as a -4. Our intention is to first step में our intention is to make the -4 as a 0. उस -4 को 0 करना है. समझ में आ रहा है ना?
yes sir
तो 0 करने के लिए उसको +4 ऐड करना है. बट +4 डायरेक्टली ऐड नहीं कर सकते. डोंट ऐड एनी नॉन जीरो कांस्टेंट टू द एनी रो. रो ऑपरेशन में हम लोगों को रो ऑपरेशंस में वी आर नॉट हैविंग एडिंग ए नॉन जीरो कांस्टेंट टू द एनी रो. रो को ऐड करने का ऑपरेशन तो नहीं है. एनी रो कैन बी मल्टीप्लाइड बाय एनी नॉन जीरो कांस्टेंट. यार फर्स्ट रो को मैं 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करके सेकंड रो को ऐड कर लिया तो देन वी आर गोइंग टू गेट इट 0. Isn't it obviously? Suppose in the place of -4, if you are having in the place of -4 +8 is there. Suppose +8 is there. So what operation should be done? +8 होता है तो
minus
R2
R2 minus 8
8
R1 8 R1
yes. But the same thing should be done in the right side matrix 1001 है ना, उसमें भी अप्लाई करना है वो. ओके अप्लाई करने के बाद नेक्स्ट स्टेप में क्या करना है, ये फर्स्ट कॉलम में 1 हो गया 0 हो गया, सेकंड कॉलम में 1 करना है. तो सेकंड रो सेकंड एलिमेंट शुड मेक एज ए 1. सेकंड रो सेकंड एलिमेंट वी शुड मेक इट एज ए 1 करना है. तो उसको 1 करने के लिए देन अगेन यू आर नॉट सपोज टू यूज द अपर रो को यूज नहीं करना है. You may get doubt, sir, I will use the upper row again. No. If you are using the upper row, then again this 0 will change. समझ में आ रहा है ना, वो 0 चेंज हो जाएगा. So that's why you are not supposed to use that one. So directly divide by 18. 18 से divide करो second row को. Second row if when it is divided by the 18, then it is going to get as a 1. Now again what to do? हमको वो 3 को 0 करना है. 3 को 0 करना है. How do you do the 3 0? How do you do make this as a 0? R1 tends to R1 को R1 minus 3R2. R1 minus 3R2 करो. ये भी चेंज नहीं होगा, 1 भी चेंज नहीं होगा, 0 भी चेंज नहीं होगा. R1 tends to R1 minus 3R1. Same is applied on the right hand side matrix also. So now whatever the matrix we are going to get right hand side, that is the inverse of the given matrix. Same way, if it is taken as a x is equals to x into I is taken. X is equals to x into I is taken means column operation should be performed. Row operation नहीं. इधर क्या है देखो, वो I का x का प्लेस में x, राइट हैंड साइड x as it is लिखना है, बट राइट हैंड साइड में 1001 लिखना है. Here column operations should be performed, but mostly we use the row operations only to get the answers. Same procedure here we, but columns करना है. But we mostly use the row operations only to perform this. Same matrix, whatever you are going to get it there, and here same matrix we are going to get, which is the inverse of the given matrix. So what is the main note point you need to make here? While performing the row and column operations, if all the elements in the row or column are obtained 0, then the matrix has no inverse. When you are performing, so I'll explain to you 3 by 3 matrix to you in the next class, so that it is an easy task to you to understand. Okay. 3 by 3 matrix one. By taking the 3 by 3 matrix, I'm going to explain to you very clearly tomorrow in the class. Okay. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
How do we perform the row operations? How do we perform the column operations? That we have learned today, and to find out the inverse of the matrix. Okay. Thank you, and you can leave the class.